An Indian kirana store in the morning is a masterclass in competing priorities. The owner is simultaneously managing inventory, calculating loose change, and serving multiple customers. In this environment, his attention is a highly scarce resource. A sales executive enters this chaos with a singular focus, his own quota. He has a new premium SKU to launch and 10 cases he needs to move before his next stop. He leans on a traditional push. He speaks rapidly, lists the margins, and brushes past the retailer's concerns about slow movement. Every objection is met with a defense of the product's value, rather than an acknowledgement of the store's reality. The retailer's response is immediate and physical. He tightens his shoulders, crosses his arms, and turns his body away from the counter. This psychological resistance is an automatic reflex. A rapid-fire pitch is processed as a demand on limited resources. When an executive demands high volume, the retailer sees a direct threat to his cash flow. His internal shield solidifies to deflect the pitch. By focusing only on the closing target, the executive has signaled that his goals are at odds with the retailer's survival. The result is a total breakdown in the sales process. Later, the executive takes a moment outside the shop to observe the market. He looks at the customer footfall and the dusty, slow-moving stock on the shelves from a distance. He realizes that a retailer's primary needs are confidence and business clarity. The product is secondary to the security of the investment. He returns the next day with different microbehaviors. His posture is open, his pacing is slower, and he leans forward with a genuine smile. He uses active listening to validate the retailer's concerns. By acknowledging that a lack of repeat customers, not just a slow launch, is the real problem, he proves he understands the shop's specific business reality. The physical tension in the shop dissipates. The retailer uncrosses his arms and restores eye contact, signaling that the perceived threat has passed. This shift is a neurological response to being understood. The moment the executive uses active listening, we see a dramatic drop in the retailer's defensiveness. Trust is the observable outcome of deliberately identifying and lowering a client's defensive barriers. The dynamic has changed. Instead of a face-to-face confrontation, they are now standing side by side, looking at the same shelf from the same perspective. The executive moves the conversation from a high-volume demand to a small-scale trial. He suggests testing the product in only the highest-performing outlets to manage the risk. A core trade-off for shop owners is balancing the risk of blocked capital against the speed of rotation. By proposing a low-risk trial, the capital concern is addressed. The focus shifts toward rotation, solving a logistical problem rather than asking for a check. Prioritizing the store's shelf space logic over company volume targets establishes the salesperson as a business consultant. Influence is built on solving the retailer's anxieties. The two men work together to reorganize the shelf visibility. This collaborative moment confirms they are now working toward a shared goal. They reach a clear verbal agreement for the trial, officially sealed with a firm, professional handshake, marking the start of a partnership. The executive applies this same framework across the entire wholesale market. He is building a network of stores based on shared data and mutual respect, rather than aggressive persuasion. In the FMCG world, product features and discount schemes can be easily matched by any competitor. Those are temporary advantages that erode over time. While market conditions remain volatile, the methodical building of trust and business partnership provides a sustainable competitive moat